Hello guys, my name is Ravano Pratama Putra. Today, I'm gonna review English material about analytical exposition text and personal letter. Enjoy the video! Okay, so first we're gonna review about analytical exposition text. The first part is definition. An analytical exposition text is a type of text that aims to present an idea or opinion and support it with logical arguments. Its main purpose is to explain why the writer believes that an issue, idea, or phenomenon is important or true. This text is one-sided, meaning the writer only focuses on supporting their own viewpoint without presenting counter-arguments. The explanation is usually based on logic, facts, general truths, or reasoning. The second part is social function. The social function of an analytical exposition text includes first, persuading the reader. The text attempts to convince the reader that the writer's idea or point of view is valid, reasonable, and worth supporting. Second, strengthening an idea. It gives clear, logical, and structured arguments to strengthen the writer's opinion on a certain issue. The third, encouraging agreement. The final goal is to make the reader agree with the writer by showing why the issue matters and why the writer's opinion is the correct one. The third part is generic structure. There are three generic structures. First, thesis. The thesis presents the topic or issue being discussed, the writer's stance or opinion about the issue. This section introduces the main idea that will be supported in the next paragraphs. Second, arguments. This is the most important part of the text. It contains logical reasons, supporting details, facts, examples, or explanations. Each argument usually forms its own paragraph. The stronger and clearer the arguments, the more convincing the exposition becomes. Third, reiterations. The last part of the text where the writer restates the main idea, summarizes the arguments, reinforces the importance of the issue. The reiteration strengthens the writer's position to leave a strong final impression. The fourth part is language features. There are some of the language features. First, generic participants. The text usually uses general participants such as people, students, society, technology, pollution, education, etc. It does not talk about specific individuals. Second, simple present tense. Used because the text discusses general issue, facts, and reasoning. For example, online learning improves flexibility. People need clean air to stay healthy. And then third, linking verbs, used to connect ideas and describe states. For example, is, are, seems, becomes. Then logical connectors or conjunction. These help make the arguments clear and coherent. There are additive like furthermore, moreover, in addition, contrastive like however, on the other hand, though less used in analytical expositions, and there is causal like because, therefore, thus, as a result, and etc. And then sequential like firstly, secondly, and finally. And then there is internal conjunctions used to connect arguments within the text, such as to begin with, next, nonetheless, lastly. And that's the review about analytical exposition text. And this is the example of analytical exposition text. Okay, next we're gonna review about personal letter. The first part is definition. The personal letter is an informal, handwritten, or typed message that one person sends to another person they know well, such as friend, relative, or close acquaintance. Its purpose is usually to share personal information, express emotions, tell stories, update life events, or simply maintain connection with someone important. Unlike formal letters, personal letters allow freedom in writing style, tone, and structure, making them more expressive and emotional. The second part is social function. The social function of a personal letter includes: first, strengthening relationships. Personal letters help deepen emotional bonds between people by allowing them to express their thoughts, feelings, and experience openly. Second, sharing personal matters. They serve as a medium to share personal news such as achievements, problems, celebrations, daily life, or important events privately and meaningfully. Third, offering support and care. A personal letter allows someone to give comfort, encouragement, advice, or affection to someone they care about. And fourth, maintain long-distance connections. Before digital communication existed, and even today, personal letters help maintain closeness despite distance and time. The third part is generic structure. There are some of the generic structure. First, date. Show when the letters was written. Example, March 12, 2025. Second, address. Usually the writer's address or sometimes both writers and recipients' addresses. Third, salutation and name. A greeting to the receiver. Example, Dear Anna, hi James, my dear sister. Fourth, introduction. The opening lines usually asking about the reader's well-being or expressing happiness to write the letter. Example, I hope you are doing well. Fifth, body. The main content of the letter is it may include personal stories, experience, feelings, questions, updates, and plans, and etc. Sixth, sentence used to end the letter politely and warmly. Example, I can't wait to hear from you. Seventh, complimentary clause. A friendly closing phrase. Example, love, best wishes, yours truly. Eighth, signature. The writer's name or signature. And ninth, postscripts or PS. Extra information added at the end. Example, PS, don't forget to send me the photos. The fourth part is language features. There are 5 language features. First, informal conversational tone. The language sounds friendly and relaxed as if speaking to someone personally. Second, personal pronouns. Commonly uses first person like I, me, my, we. Second person like you, your. Third, contractions used to make the tone casual or natural like don't, can't, I'm, where, it. Fourth, simple tense. Mostly use simple present tense for current situation and feelings, and simple past tense for storytelling or past events. Fifth and the last, expressive and emotional language. Since the letter is personal, the writer often use feelings like I miss you, I'm excited, and I'm worried, and opinions like I think, I hope, I feel that. And that's all the review about personal letter. And here the example of personal letter. That's all from me. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.